This is TWiT.
So there's a little dispute in Washington. What a surprise. The D.C. Attorney General is suing Amazon because he says the prices are too high, but Biden's antitrust people say Amazon's prices are too low.
They're so confused.
It's the new antitrust paradox race, Casey Newton and platformer. So which is it, you know? I would tell you, but I'm not subscribing to his Substack.
I just subscribed. So. You know what? This is like I had 3 in a row that were great Casey Newton pieces. I just
he's good. He's actually doing really great stuff as a solo artist. Yeah,
he really is.
Yeah, it is a very interesting. So I think the DC Attorney General is going to have a tough uphill road on this one. He's basically saying Amazon tells sellers what to charge. They did until 2019 have a clause in their contracts with third-party sellers saying, and by the way, this in my mind is quite reasonable, that you can't undercut the prices you're using on Amazon. You can't go off and sell it for less somewhere else. Amazon did, I think, discover in 2019 that that is, in fact, antitrust violation. So they pulled it out. But they did kind of leave in something similar called a fair pricing policy that lets them, quote, impose sanctions on a seller that offers their product for a lower price. And that's what the D.C. Attorney General is using as saying that's price fixing, and that's illegal. Amazon says the D.C. Attorney General has it exactly backwards. Sellers set their own prices for the products they offer in our store. Amazon takes pride in the fact we offer low prices across the broadest selection. And like any store, we reserve the right not to highlight offers to customers that are not priced competitively.
Which, if I may insert right there, which is really interesting, I think it was Casey who raised this, there's a Section 230 angle to that. You can't tell us what we have to promote.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, and it is a benefit to consumers.
Absolutely. So
I'm not sure really. I mean, okay, maybe it's a technical violation of the Sherman Antitrust Act, but I think it's this guy's going to be hard pressed to prove a harm. Carl Racine, the Washington D.C. Attorney General, and it is ironic that that's exactly the opposite.
Yeah.
Who's paying this legal bill?
Who, Racine's or Amazon's?
Racine's.
It's
the taxpayers.
Yeah, the taxpayers.
Right. Actually, because
he's DC, it's all of us.
Yeah.
Which is why this angers me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
showboating. Yeah,
maybe it's showboating, and certainly that would not be the first time a state attorney would showboat or a DA would showboat. I don't know. It doesn't bother me that Amazon. I can understand why Amazon would say we don't want you on. Maybe I'm violating antitrust. We tell the same thing to advertisers. If you give us a discount, please don't offer one lower. But the reason we say that is because our audience is not stupid. They'll find the lower price.
Right.
So please give us the best deal you've got. We don't force it in any way, and sometimes people do in fact undercut their deals, but we don't like it.
People give Amazon a lot of grief because they're big tech and they definitely have their problems, but they also give a lot of small businesses a bit of a lifeline to be able to have their products distributed through them and to a lot more people that they're not necessarily able to get right here in Sonoma County as a small business.
Yeah. I have a feeling this suit is not going to go very far, but we'll see.
No.
We'll see.